everybody, back again with another video. Hope you're doing well. Hope your life's going well. Hope this week has gone well for you, and I hope that today has gone well for you. Today is Tuesday, June the 4th, 2024. It is about 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Hope you had a great Tuesday, and I hope you're having a great week so far. Hope it's been productive, and I hope that it's been positive overall. As for me, I'm doing good myself. I just got home from work today. Man, we had a very busy day today at work. Very busy day, a lot of deliveries, and it was one of those days, very busy. But I got through it, and tomorrow's gonna be Wednesday. Man, it's already gonna be Wednesday. Seems like these weeks fly by, It's not until you get off of work that you realize wow, the whole day went by that fast. But I guess it kind of depends on the job that you have, because many people would say that their day goes by really slow, and so it probably just depends on the job. But in my job, my days go by fast, so I guess it's just me. But I want to get straight into the topic of this video. The topic of this video is that when it comes to money, right, you can't take money to the grave. And what I mean by that is no matter how much money you have in the world, right, and we can say this about other things too, status, all that, but I want to focus in on money today. No matter how much money you have, you can't take it to the grave. But let me tell you what does. What people will remember you by once you're gone. It's going to be the way that you treated them, the way that you treated people in general, your character, Were you a nice person? Were you a trustworthy person? Right? These are the type of things that people are going to remember you by when you're gone from this world. They're not going to care about how much money you made. Right? You have to remember that money, right? You have to remember money is nothing but a worldly thing. It's something that man came up with. It's just a medium of exchange that man came up with. So, it's not there. There's outside of the world, money is meaningless, right? Outside of, I'll say outside of this matrix, this society, right? Money is meaningless, right? And so that's why it doesn't matter, right? In the grand scheme of things. Now, money it can be a tool that you use to make your life comfortable, but in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. And we have to really think about this, because so many people in life, their main goal is money, right? And they place money over morals sometimes. And when you place money over morals, that's something that people are going to remember you by. They're going to be like, wow, you did that because you wanted money? You did this simply because you wanted money? These are the type of things that people are going to remember you by when you're gone, when you're in the grave, right? They're going to remember, were you somebody who had morals, standards, values. In addition to whether you were, trustworthy, honest, right? These are the things that people are going to remember you by. They're going to remember the type of person you were, the type of character you had, right? And let me tell you another thing. If you didn't make them feel a positive emotion, right? And you caused negative emotions in their life, people are going to remember that even more when you're gone. Now, people might not verbalize it, but trust me, when you're in the grave and people think a thought about you, but all you did in their life was cause chaos, you made them sad, upset, no matter how much money you had, right? No matter how much stuff you had, you caused this negative emotion in their life. You caused chaos and havoc in their life. And that's what they're going to remember when you're gone. Like I say, it's kind of taboo to really be overly negative about someone who's gone and in the grave, but I mean, this is what you're going to think about. I'm just being honest. So before you get too caught up in money, think about these things. Think about the fact that in the grand scheme of things, money matters in this matrix, but outside of this matrix, outside of this whole society, this whole society we live in, right? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Your character matters. You go anywhere in the world, even countries that hardly have any money, any resources, and you see someone smiling, they're happy, they're helping people in their community, right? That person is going to be a legend. Doesn't matter that he didn't have any money or he was so-called poor. Was he really poor? Maybe in this so-called society that we're in, this whole matrix, he would be considered a poor person. But in the grand scheme of things, he wasn't. His heart was filled with joy, happiness, wanting to give back, right? A positive spirit. It didn't matter that he didn't have any money. But I guarantee you, in a more money-focused nation, we would look at that person as, oh, he's poor. Even though he's somebody who has helped out so many. But that shows how judgmental we are. Money. It doesn't matter. It does in this society, but it doesn't at the end of the day. Right? I tell people, look, you should get your finances finances in order, having money in this society, this matrix, would be important, right? Because you want to use it as a tool in order to make your life comfortable. But don't think because you have money that you can just do anything you want. That you can like not have any sort of positive character traits, right? You gotta humble yourself. It doesn't matter how much money you have. You can have a lot of money, and if you're not humble, then what are you? Where are your morals? Where are your ethics? Where are your standards at in life? Why don't we think about these things before money? Right? One thing you have to remember about money too, while we glorify it so much, it's been used to divide people by class. Remember that. It's the main thing that divides people by class. Money. How much money you have. You have poor, middle class, and rich. Or lower class, I'll say. Lower class, middle class, and rich. But how can you really say that someone is lower class, right? Because they don't have a lot of money. Even that statement can be seen as judgmental if you really think about it. Low class. That's synonymous with a character trait if you really think about it. But we say that someone is lower class / poor when they don't have a lot of money. But that division, lower, middle, upper middle class, rich, super wealthy, all these dividing things that divide us, right? And then we say, there's winners and losers in society, in capitalism. Like, why do we have a system of winners and losers in capitalism? Why do we even say stuff like that? Like, I've heard people say that. People that hype up money like it's the most important thing in the world. We have to think about these things. Yes, in this society, money is important. You should want to get your financial situation together, but do not lose your morals. Because at the end of the day, that money is just a tool to make your life comfortable in this society, right? Because you're not going to take that to the grave. Just remember that. Just remember, you're not taking all that money to the grave. But your character, that's what people will remember you by. Your character and how you treated them, how you treated people in general. Right? Just remember that. Just remember that. Life is simple, but we've created a system to where we have overcomplicated it. All you need to be happy in life is food, water, shelter, community, right? Friends and family. Working on bettering yourself, bettering people around you. Life is simple, but we overcomplicate it, right? We stress ourselves out over these jobs. We stress ourselves out over these bills, overconsumption, feeling like we have to buy the latest and greatest thing, etc., etc. We just overcomplicate it. And it shouldn't be that way. Even all that stuff doesn't go to the grave with you. Right? A nice fancy car that's going to go down in value like super fast. At the end of the day, who cares? I really want to talk about like status symbols in like another video. I might do that in a future video. Cars, mansions, private jets, right? All this worldly stuff that people glorify, right? Oh, you own all this, you own all these houses, you're making this much money, all this worldly junk. Yes, worldly junk. It doesn't matter, right? Doesn't matter. Hope y'all understand where I'm coming from. Like, I hope I'm not like sounding too confusing. But I just want to make this video just kind of inspire you to think about these things. Money. The fact that money was created the way it is, right? They print numbers on a piece of paper that comes from a tree. And we get so divided over that. People, the things that people will do for money, they're bad. I don't even want to go into that. But you know what people are willing to do for money. Numbers on a computer screen. Numbers on a piece of paper. We say we're a real society. I don't know. I'm sorry, y'all. These are like the thoughts that run through my head. But anyway, I'm going to bring this video to a close. I really do hope you enjoyed it. I hope that I did inspire a thought as well. And thank you for watching. And I did receive a comment saying that I should do more like health related videos. Those are coming soon as well. So I know a lot of people want to, get healthy, especially in this society. Remember, this society, they don't want you healthy. There's too many people that profit off of you being unhealthy, right? Fast food industry, right? There's other industries that profit off of you not being healthy as well. But I'll talk about that in a future video. Anyway, y'all, thanks for watching.